If you're a guy who needs a large amount of hand tools right next to him at his job site in a cart, check out this Revolving Montezuma 3-tier steel storage cart. Let's take a deep dive into it and see if it's right for you. This is definitely a unique way of storing tools, and obviously it's going to work for a lot of different people who have different needs. And the first is that they don't need to lock anything up, because there's no way of stopping any of these tools from walking away. But I know the biggest question that you have: where in the world do you store your Milwaukee M12 ratchets? And that's simple: in the drawer. Obviously this drawer will work for just about anything, but it works great for any type of power tool that you're going to have. Now I want you to keep an open mind and go through this with me, and then leave some comments in the bottom as to how you would use this. Above the drawer is basically a stand that would be meant for an iPad. You could use it for just about anything, but it's really going to hold some sort of tablet so you can use it, read it, look at instructions. And I know if you work on Can-Ams, that's basically how you get a lot of instructions, and I'm sure auto techs are the same way. You have a lot of different storage features all the way around this toolbox. As far as small items in the bottom, they want you to keep sockets on these 3 different sides. A lot of people have asked us before, when we looked at their triangle toolboxes, will these bend? And yes, with a ton of force they will bend. But I mean, you can move these things around, and you can see I'm getting this one to bend just slightly, but I'm putting a ton of force on there, way more than anyone would when they're putting on or removing sockets. These work for everything. I have some longer sockets on here, deep well, they'll fit. They work really well for shallow well, and this is meant for quarter, but I put a couple 3/8 sockets on here just to give you an idea of what it will store. When you spin this guy around, that's what it's meant for. You can basically get in and see whatever you want by just spinning, turning, grabbing, and doing whatever you need. All of these second tier have a split in each hole, so you can fit wrenches in there if you wanted to. They fit well. It's an interesting in and out for them. It's not as quick and easy as I would really think, but it definitely does work. If you're trying to store pliers or anything like that, they fit well, and eventually I'm sure that the foam in here would get a little more open and receptive to holding some of the larger tools, but they're in and out and very secure if you're rolling this around. The top is deep down to basically the drawer. So you have one layer of foam up here that goes this whole layer, and then from there it's open and it has different places that are segregated. This works great for screwdrivers. If you want to put your ratchets up here, I mean, everyone's going to use this slightly different, but the nice part about it is you can easily make it yours. And to show you how deep some of this stuff goes, that's just hitting the bottom there. So you got a ton of room down there to store a lot of different items. Realistically, this top is going to be whatever you want it to be. And the only thing that personally I think it's missing that I would like to see a little bit different is wrench storage. I don't really know how they would do it, but I would like to put my wrenches in some way different than this. So let's take a look around the back and the bottom of this toolbox. The back of this toolbox is basically your place to either hold parts or larger tools that you can't really fit in this cart. It's a great place to put an impact wrench or small parts and pieces, but other than that, it's basically going to be about 8 inches by 16 inches and work for little stuff. I like that it's there. It's basically an optional piece. If you don't want to put it on, you wouldn't have to. That would give you more room to get closer to different objects. The bottom of this cart has 2 swivel casters and 2 straight casters. So it's basically like a toolbox. I think it might have worked just a touch better if you would have had 4 swivel casters, because it would have allowed you to get it into different places. But I think locking this into place then probably would have been a little more difficult with a bunch of swivels down there. So I can see why they did this. Moving it around is simple and easy. This will hold a total of about 640 pounds. You can put 220 pounds in the top, 100 pounds approximately in that one drawer, 200 and some odd pounds on the bottom, which is a ton, and I think about 60 in this back. This revolving tool cart comes with a 5-year warranty and is made in China. When you get it, it will come in a fairly small box, about the size of the bottom and about 18 inches tall. You'll unpack it, which is very simple, and the only tool you really need to put this together is a 14mm wrench. This is a very simple installation, and I wonder in some ways why they used wing nuts to hold some of it together. I don't see that this is going to be taken apart that often, but I guess in this case, if you wanted to take it apart and move it quickly from place to place, those wing nuts quickly and easily allow you to take everything apart and put it in the back of your truck or put it in a storage area, whatever you'd like to do, move it from place to place and have all your tools sitting and ready for you. This to me is definitely a niche tool storage system and something that someone is going to want to have all their basic hand tools really close to them at all times, not need to lock it up and be able to just move it around from job to job. I think that's very interesting. I think it's a different way of thinking that I'm not sure how many of you guys out there are going to grasp onto and run with. I'd really like to know that in the comments. I have not loaded this up completely. I wanted to show you more of what's happening and what's around with this. To me, I need some more space in here to be able to use this, but I could see different technicians and things like that who might want to really dive deep into something like this. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a really good locking system to keep anything here without walking away. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just think that that eliminates a larger group of people who might use this in shops or in a repair facility, because most of those guys have to buy their own tools, not share them, and don't want them walking away. Let me know, guys. I'm more than curious to hear your comments. As always, we appreciate you giving us a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll have some great things coming soon. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.